Hi, I'm Kimberly Greenwell. Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. We have an exciting show for you today. You're going to learn about what mortgage works best for you and see the new way to move. All this and more coming up.
Welcome to Your Kentuckiana Home, the only local home show in Kentuckiana. Your Kentuckiana Home is brought to you by Window World of Louisville.
Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Brenna and Barlow with Brenlow Properties, and you guys are such a fun daughter and dad, I don't want to say flippers, but renovators.
Yeah, we try to be.
And this is your 12th house?
Number 12, yes.
So tell us about how you got started in the business of renovating houses.
Honestly, we just kind of went for it. I mean, a lot of people love to watch HGTV and watch the remodeling shows, and I did as well. And you know, we would drive around and point out houses that needed work, and I was in grad school at the time, and we just kind of went for it. We just picked a house, and then we met a realtor, and then we bought our first one, and we just kept going. So we just started the same way a lot of people want to get into it, but we actually did it. So.
And Barlow, how's it working with your daughter?
It is great to work with Brenna. You know, I think every father would love to be able to be together in business with their children, and I have that opportunity with Brenna, and we get along amazingly well.
Yeah, he's not sick of me yet. Well, maybe he is, but
well, you probably get along so well because you're like, she's the boss, whatever she wants.
It's not always true.
Just when cameras are around, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, we each have our role, and we respect each other's knowledge within those roles too.
So what are your roles on the project?
So Dad is a mechanical engineer by education, so he definitely takes care of more of the technical things. Like I'll ask him, can we take this wall out? Can we do this? And then I do more of the design and plan out, you know, kind of the ideally what we would like to do with the house. And then we discuss together if it's feasible, and he tells me like, no, you got to figure out something else because we're not doing that. He's a numbers guy. For big decisions, we always talk them over and decide together. But otherwise, yeah, like he said, we work really well together. So far, it's been pretty good.
Well, I think that this is a perfect house for a father and daughter team because you guys have designed this for a family to live in.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It has an entire kid suite.
Yeah, it does. You can shove them back there and, you know, not have to hear them.
So tell us a little bit about this house.
This house is a 4,000 square foot, 5-bedroom, 4 full bath. It's a mid-century modern ranch. We're in Middletown. So the mid-century modern style of the house, we really wanted to keep that while we were redoing it and kind of stay true to the original character of the home. It has so much natural light, and that's a natural characteristic of the style of the mid-century modern. So we really just wanted to keep that as much as we could and then update it for what buyers today want and how they live, and pick out, you know, finishes and the design that, you know, keep it light, bright, airy, and then, like you said, you know, we really tried to design it for a family and how they're going to use it.
And Barlow, the before and after pictures of this home is amazing with the walls that you've knocked out, and there was an entire glass wall, and I mean just a lot of different things that you had to move to make it what someone would want today.
Yes, although nothing really structural in this particular case, which was an advantage because we were able to do what we wanted to do without having to consider change in structure. Yep. Keep the original architecture and structure together.
And so you have a kid suite.
We do. Yep.
You have a mother-in-law suite.
Yes.
And you have a master bedroom with an outside door that leads out to this gorgeous pool.
Yes.
I mean, this house has it all.
We think so. We've certainly enjoyed doing the project. Really the only major things that we reconfigured to make it usage a little bit better was the kid suite and the master suite. The living spaces we kept pretty much the same, honestly, just made them prettier. They were not so visually appealing when we got the house. So.
And this lot is very unique because it's on 2 acres.
It's on 2.5 acres. It is technically 2 lots, so the house, the pool, they sit on 1.1 acres. It's completely fenced in back here, and then right outside the fence, there's another 1.4 acre lot. So.
A lot of people used to know this property as the Daylily Farm that was in Middletown.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of gorgeous landscaping for this house as well.
Yeah.
Yes, and some of those before pictures that we have show this wonderful lily garden with 800 species of grafted lilies and fish ponds fed by a well.
Oh, nice.
There's 3 ponds. There's some hostas that their leaves get this big. They're enormous.
Wow.
So there's, besides lilies, there's a ton of other beautiful plantings out there. 3 ponds, like you said, on a well. There's a walking path around it, a paved path. There's a sprinkler system in ground already. So.
I love how you guys are working so hard to fight the stereotype that a flipper is something bad and you're cutting corners. You guys don't do that.
We don't, absolutely not. There is a negative connotation, and that, a flipped house is a lesser quality house, and the flipper tried to, cover things up to save money, and it's just been cosmetic improvements. We absolutely do not do business that way. Every house that we have done, we would live in ourselves, quality-wise. This house, for example, has been completely rewired. The whole roof is new. It's over 5,000 square feet of new roofing. So we really want to make our houses quality and homes that will be safe and comfortable for a family to live in for a very long time. And we would love to talk to anyone who might be interested in this, what we think is an amazing property.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment.